Hey everybody, it's me, Jenna. Just checking in with you guys. Want to give you an update of what the hell has been going on with me. As you can tell, I look like shit. I'm sunburnt too. Okay. So I'm about a month post-op, and I have been having very, very, very bad back pain and nausea for a week. And my doctor's office said, I called them, they said you need to go into an emergency room, and I just kept prolonging it and prolonging it. I hate emergency rooms. Everybody does. So anyway, I went to my Thursday night support group, and it just so happened that one of the surgeons from my doctor's office was there for the first hour. He's a gastric bypass surgeon and a lap-band surgeon. Excuse me. So he was answering questions. I was telling him about my back pain and stuff. And he said, you need to get into an emergency room. So anyway, I went to an emergency room, and I couldn't go to the one where I had my surgery because I just wasn't that close. And my roommate, actually, from my surgery, who became my best friend, she took me. And first of all, I want you to know, it was hurting so bad when I came in the emergency room, I was crying. The doctor was such an asshole. He told me that if I didn't stop crying, I would have to go to another emergency room. And I just was not willing to go anywhere else. I had already waited. I just wanted to get in. And so I was really uncomfortable there from the get-go. My doctor was a dick. And they ran a bunch of tests on me. And I have tattoos and I have piercings. And I don't know if he thought that I was a med seeker, but I definitely got treated really poorly. So they gave me a pain shot of Dilaudid, and I was still in pain, and they ran some tests. I was severely dehydrated. Just want you guys to know they filled me up with 3 bags of fluids. And they said because I was so severely dehydrated that it caused me to have a urinary tract infection, which I've never had before. When I called the doctor's office, they said, well, usually a urinary tract infection, sorry guys if you're listening, but usually it burns when you urinate. I did not have any of that. I just had really bad back pain and really bad nausea. I couldn't keep down water, no food, nothing. Excuse me, I'm actually trying to get some fluids in because I haven't been drinking fluids again today. So anyway, they gave me some antibiotics, they gave me some nausea medication, and they gave me some pain medication. They ran a bunch of other tests. They kept me there for about 12 hours so they could fill me up with fluids, and they sent me on my merry way. So then I go to Walgreens to go get my prescriptions filled, and my insurance doesn't cover the nausea medication, doesn't cover the pain medication. All it covers is my antibiotics. So I'm like, listen, I just left the emergency room. Can you call the surgeon back and, or not the surgeon, sorry. I'm tired and medicated. So can you call the ER doctor back and ask him to switch it? Well, the doctor refused to switch any of my medications. And that was ridiculous. The nausea medication was $300, and the pain medication wasn't that expensive, but it was just the point of he could have switched it to another medication, and he refused. So I had to wait until in the morning, which wasn't that big of a deal because I didn't get out until 8 o'clock in the morning. My doctor's office opened up at 9, so I called them, my surgeon's office, and my surgeon said, well, a urinary tract infection doesn't have anything to do with the bypass, so they didn't want to prescribe me any medications. I said I can't get into my regular primary doctor until the 12th. So after arguing with them long enough, they switched my nausea medication for me, and they switched my pain medication for me just to give me a couple of days until I can get in to see my primary on the 12th. So that's good. But let's talk about nausea and gastric bypass and all that kind of stuff real quick, which is really all we talk about. But I want to know, do other people who've had gastric bypass feel that nausea is so bad that they can't hold down fluids and they don't want to eat? Because I don't want to eat. And my friend who had the surgery with me, she's hungry all the time, and she thinks I don't want to eat because on the scale, it's been like a week and I haven't lost any weight. And she thinks I'm not eating because I want to lose more weight, which I don't think is the case. I mean, I feel hungry, but the nausea overpowers it so much that that I don't want to eat. I don't want to drink. I'm forcing myself. Like right now I'm drinking this water because I've had only one of these today. If that. If I've had, what is this, 9 ounces. I don't even think I've had 9 ounces of water today. And all I had was some vegetable broths today, broth from a soup my grandpa made. And I had about a half a cup. That's all I've had. And yesterday I didn't eat anything. I only had maybe about 8 ounces of water. I just can't get it down. I mean, granted, I want to lose weight, but and I'm not, I don't know, I feel like even a half a cup of soup is too much because I'm not even losing weight. I'm so confused. I don't know. I just want to know if anybody else experienced that, this not being able to eat and drink kind of thing, because when I talked to the doctor, I told him I wasn't losing any weight, and it's been a week. He said that I'm not losing the weight because I'm not eating, so my body's just kind of holding on to it because it doesn't know that when I'm going to eat again, even though it knows that there's food all around me. So, yeah. What else? So that's what I've been dealing with. Urinary tract infection and been severely dehydrated. So to all you other people out there who haven't had your surgery yet and you're watching my videos, it's very, very, very important to keep hydrated, because the reason I got the urinary tract infection is because I was so severely dehydrated. Well, I don't know. That's what the dumb shit doctor at the ER said was the reason I got the urinary tract infection was because dehydration. So, you got to be really, really careful with that. If you start feeling back pain and nausea, I say get into an ER as soon as possible, because I think I waited way too long to go. What else? So, like I said, I haven't really been losing any weight. At 207.2 pounds. That's what I was this morning. I don't know why I'm not losing any weight. Anyway, I don't know. I just wanted to update you guys and ask if that's normal. I went to the grocery store today, and I went and bought some stuff because I'm going to be going on to my stage 3 here pretty soon. So I bought some tofu and some teriyaki sauce because from some other videos I watched, tofu takes on like any flavor you put in it, and it's really high in protein. So I know, besides getting water, I haven't been getting any protein in me either. God, I'm a mess. Anyway, if anybody's got any tips or anything on a way for me to be able to get some more fluids and stuff in me, let me know. I'm kind of rambling. I'm highly medicated. They gave me Norcos. Whew, those are good. Anyway, okay. Alright, see you guys later. Bye.